Hey everybody, this is Cody with J&C Guns. Today I'm going to cover some interesting things with you about my American Tactical Imports 1911. It's a military style gun, 1911, manufactured in the Philippines. So I'm doing this video because I've been camping. I've taken this with me. Just carried it open carry, you know, in the mountains, backpacking. It's kind of cold this time of year, so you know, in this holster. So I'm just showing you. I've taken off one of the straps because it just gets in the way. But this is just your standard M7 U.S. Army style holster that was actually meant for the 1911. So you know, just holster wear, normal stuff like that. I'm just going to show you guys some of the stuff that I noticed and a couple of interesting things. So yeah, I've got a separate review for this holster and how I feel about it if you're interested in that. So first we'll look at the magazine. The magazine is made by MacGar, or ActMag, sorry, the other one's MacGar. This one's ActMag. It's a quality mag. You get two of these come with it. I've had no issues. I've unloaded this, you know, just normal dirt. Again, I haven't cleaned this stuff since I've been back. Just normal wear, nothing with that, no real problems there. Now, you know, it's moisture. There's moisture because it's cold out, and it's a little dirty because I did shoot it a few times. So, but it, you know, no functionality here. So there's a little bit of dirt and stuff and buildup, you know, just over time. Now, just in the short time I've carried it, there you can see a little bit of deterioration on the parkerization job. A little bit there. Quite a bit more here, you know, that's holster rub. Again, I was backpacking, you know, running up and down the mountains and whatnot, so that just comes with it. Now I got some Q-tips so you can kind of see. Now when you get this gun, it comes with a brown lube, like a brown lubricant. So you know, I don't know if you can see that well there, if the camera's gonna focus. So that appears to be some of that, the brown stuff that comes with it. The gun's fairly new to me, so it looks like there's a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of brown there as well, you know, and again, I'm going to clean it, so I'm expecting most of this to come out, if not all of it. So some of that's just powder residue. But back here, there is a noticeable amount of brown material, possibly rust. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, that's definitely rust. So maybe they made this particular piece with a different type of metal or something like that. You know, I'm doing this to try and figure out what the differences are between, you know, Springfield or a Colt 1911 or Kimber, or you know, some of those other ones. Because the price on this is incredibly low. Check out my other video, you know, where I did a review on this. What I think of it. It's a great deal overall, though. Still, the most interesting thing, though, I found that actually, like, I have no explanation for. I've tried to figure out why it does this or what's going on with it, and it's not a huge deal. The first time I noticed it, I just kind of wiped it off, and it came back within a week, kind of like some kind of terrible rash. But that's neither here nor there. So if you'll notice here, there's a white buildup around the lanyard loop. I have no idea what that is. It's almost like some form of strange mold, because if you'll look, when I've wiped it, you know, you'll see the ring here, the little ring around the lanyard. Whoops, now I've got it on the pen. But you'll see the ring around the lanyard where it actually forms around that metal. So I'm wondering if that particular metal just has some, you know, it's just whatever it puts off. I mean, I'm no chemist, but it definitely appears to be affected only by that piece of metal. That's the only place in the entire gun I've found that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off. It comes off really easily. It's almost comes off in like chunks. I mean, you can see here. It almost looks like you know, build up on your battery, your terminal posts. So it almost looks like that, and it actually comes off about equally. So it's not that big of a deal. But anyhow, thought I'd show you that. So that's really the big reason I was doing the video, because I was kind of curious about that. And there's also, from leaving the magazine in, it looks like there might be a small amount rust colored material. Now again, I know this gun is not meant necessarily to be taken out in the mountains and not drying it off and things like that, but I just wanted to test it and see how it stacks up, because I've taken my other 1911, so I did not clean this purposely the entire time, and I did not dry it off. I did, however, take it out of the holster overnight, which is, you know, because holsters, if you leave your guns in the holster, it can very much cause rust and liquid buildup. I mean, you can see here, I left it in my hand safe and overnight, and it was really cold when I brought it in. So there's a little bit of moisture actually like right directly on the gun. So considering it was like that for a couple of weeks, I'd say it's pretty good. So yep, so that's my review for that stuff. The internals, I will take a look at them here. You know, I guess I could do that now. So, but I'm fairly certain they're going to be about like the exterior. So if you have any questions about it, you want to know about it, or really though, if you can explain to me what that white stuff was, I would really appreciate that, because it's a little concerning, because the whole mainspring housing here is made of the same material, and that's the only piece that actually had especially larger amounts of rust. So it's got to be a different type of metal than the rest of the gun, quite obviously, and this lanyard causes that white buildup, whatever it is. So if you could explain that to me, I'd really appreciate it. So let me know what you want to see. I'm going to do more stuff with this gun and others that I have, so just subscribe, comment. Make sure you comment and tell me what you think of this, though, because I'm very uncertain what I'm doing anymore. No, I'm just kidding, but really comment. So, alright, take care, guys.